like the Cavs, we gotta let them know. When Cotton with a ship for bees head. When Cotton with a ship for bees head. Ballin' like the Cavs, we gotta let them know. Cavs, we on. P-Cop, we on. The Antoine Spivey broadcast.
Yo, what's up? Happy Hump Day, happy Wednesday. Welcome to this episode of the Antoine Spivey Show. I'm your host, Spivey. Y'all see who I got right here with me on my right, y'all left. Kells the Truth in the building. What's good?
What's going on?
Chilling, man, chilling. Enjoying this good week of relaxation per se. But had to hop on one time and get to talk about some NBA. And we're gonna finish this conversation about this Travis Hunter thing too. What I'm saying? Like for real. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in on the Diva Spivey Media Network. Also on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content like you about to receive today. And y'all know what I do every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I give these boys these L's, and today Kells about to receive that L as usual. Yep, I said it.
Yes,
I said it.
Hey, L is an L.
We was having this conversation before we went live, hopped on. Travis Hunter with the comments of, he'll leave football basically if he's not able to play both sides of the ball. Kells have an issue with the man doing that. Kells a hater. I don't have no problem with it. But I'm gonna let Kells go ahead and take the floor on why he shouldn't do it, or his whole thing. I don't want to say it's issue towards Travis Hunter, but
it's not the issue.
Towards Travis Hunter. Go ahead.
I have no issue with Travis Hunter trying to play both ways. I understand the kid did it since he was growing up, and that's the only thing he knows. It's level to everything you do. Okay, it's levels. When you get to high school, you are the best. Travis Hunter is the best athlete on that squad by none. Get to the college. He's the best athlete on the team. When you get to the pros, everybody can do exactly what you can do. Can you imagine him going over? Just say he with the Browns. He has to go against Joey Porter Jr., the Steelers defensive back. Go check either DK Metcalf or George Pickens.
You act like we are saying he's going to play. He's never coming off the field for one.
That's what he talking about. He said
that's not what he's talking about. That's not what he's saying. Like, if I ain't on the field for every snap on the offensive side of the ball and every snap on the defensive side of the ball, I'm done with football. That's not what he's saying.
He said, if I can't play both ways, so what you mean? You gonna have a package for him? So you think he can really go against T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, and then go back and Taylor Britt and whoever else on the cornerback side and play wide receiver for what they did a stat. They said that in college the game is faster, 31.8 seconds, right? In the NFL, the games are 35.5 seconds. So it's only 3 seconds. So they stated that, he was doing it all the time. He played like 69 snaps in Colorado last year on defense. He played 59.7 snaps on Colorado on offense. How many snaps do you think he could do in the NFL?
Again,
that's all I'm saying. And then he's light in the butt. He only 185 pounds right now. And the NFL game is more physical than college.
How did you feel about Jamar Chase coming out, or Malik Neighbors, or Joey Porter Jr. for that matter, since you brought him up? No, how was you feeling about them coming out?
I thought they were the best at their position. I thought they was their best at their position when they came out.
So the same concerns that you got about Travis Hunter on either side of the ball. Right? What you just said. Well, can he check a Jamar Chase? Can he go out there and run routes or beat a Patrick Surtain? You know what I'm saying? On the offensive side of the football. Was you feeling that same way when Jamar Chase came out? Can he go up against whoever that top corner was at the time?
Yes.
Jamar
Chase was one of the best wide receivers coming out.
That's not what I asked you.
Yes, I did. Because I felt that Jamar Chase was the best wide receiver coming out in the NFL draft that year.
But did you have any questions or concerns about him?
No. I knew Jamar Chase was going to be good.
Why is that?
Because he crafted his own niche, and he also was the best wide receiver coming out of college because he studied his field. He knew what to do. He didn't have to worry
speaking
about
of Travis Hunter like he don't know what to do. That's what I'm not understanding. It's like,
okay,
I don't know.
No, if he could do it, that'd be the best thing because you got two players in one. That's a great thing. But the thing is, he putting a lot of stress on himself in the pros. I'm just strictly saying the pros. It's a reason that nobody have done it before. That went two ways.
Maybe they
I'm not talking about.
Maybe it wasn't as good. Maybe they wasn't as good to do it. Maybe we haven't seen that player since, you know what I'm saying, prime time, which is now Travis Hunter. We see doing it. We haven't seen it coming from the quarterback position in a while since who? We just mentioned his name the other day, Cordell Stewart. When he played receiver and quarterback, he had some packages at a receiver, some packages at quarterback. So it's not like cats like this come every year. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I just still think you a hater. What up, Kill Will?
You can think what I'm saying, but it is concerns about him doing two ways, and is a reason why he came out there because most people think he a better corner than wide receiver. That's why he was trying to show them how he ran routes in his pro day, because people look at him as more as a complete corner. Because he for 6'1" at a corner position, that's a good height to be at corner.
What up, homeboy?
And if I look at it, I think he better at corner too. I think that's where
I would probably agree with you more if he came out and said, yeah, I want to play both sides of the ball and don't come off the field. All right, dude. Now you're doing a little bit too much now, especially your rookie season. These some grown ass men out there. You know what I'm saying? I can understand that then. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not gonna be out there. He's gonna have packages on defense, packages on offense. Now, which side of the ball is he gonna play more? That I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's gonna be receiver for real. But man, just get to do the champ, man. We're being a hater, for real.
Not being a hater, I'm just, that's a lot of work for a young man. That's a lot of pressure to put on a rookie right then and there.
In the words of Kels, it's competitiveness.
Hey man, I can go out and compete against Jordan. Don't mean I'm gonna beat him, but I competed.
Nah, here you go.
I'm just saying.
Here you go.
I can go out there.
You slick. You trying to be slick with it. I tell you.
I can go out there.
Would you
I can go out there and try to shoot threes against Steph. Don't mean I'm competitive. Don't mean I'm gonna beat him.
Oh my goodness, man. Here you go, man. Here you go. Well,
I wish he will though. I mean, if the Browns pick him, I feel as though he should play corner more than wide receiver at this point.
We'll see. But the man said he want to play both sides of the ball. We'll see how whatever team draft him, utilize them. If not, the dude said he'll stop playing. We'll see.
That's the killer part about that, though. He said he'll stop playing football.
We'll have to see if that's true as well, or if he's just talking.
He talking.
Another thing I want to dive into real quick before we hit this NBA up. You also brought up this. NIL deals. Is they ruining college sports? Why do you feel that?
Okay, I'm going to give an example. The Nico deal in Tennessee. All right, he committed to Tennessee. They came to agreement that we gonna pay you on your name and what the NIL deal. We gonna pay you $2.1 million. All right, he's a starting quarterback at Tennessee. Tennessee did get to a playoff game against Ohio State, which they got their doors blown out, and he did all right. Okay, then Carson Beck leaves Georgia, goes to Miami. Miami offered him $4.5 million dollars for his likeness. He came to school, back to school, said, "Oh no, I want to renegotiate my deal," and holds out. This is college. This is not the NFL. You know how many people would love to get back? Reggie Bush and them would love how to get paid to play football in college. You in college, you already get your education free because you got a scholarship. Not saying you didn't earn it, you earned it because that's what you did. You earned it with your grades and you earned it with your play. My thing is this. As an 18, 19-year-old kid, why you feel you worth $4.5 million when you ain't even get to a national championship game?
Maybe it could be a combination of how he feel he worth. And then, like I was trying to explain to you earlier, well, yesterday we was talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
These schools making money off of him as well. So, like, you got to look at it, especially when it comes to video games, what he brings to the school, period, for like, the program itself. Hell, I want to get paid.
Right, and he got paid, and I understand that, but the college ain't talking about if you don't do this. If you don't come back to school, we're gonna terminate your contract. We're not gonna play you. We're not gonna start you. He was a starting quarterback at a university, which was a good university to start at. Now he gonna go into the transfer portal. Trying to look. Why do you think he going in the transfer portal? Not because he couldn't play in Tennessee, because he want more money. Now I would like to see what college is going to get him the money that Tennessee will go get him, and where he go play. Is he going?
What if he get it? What if he get it? Then what you gonna say?
Then what you gonna say? God bless him. Then he knew. Then I still think if I'm a franchise, or when he get to the NFL, that'd be the first thing I would look at him. Is your commitment? Where is your commitment at? That'll be the first thing I look at.
Because how many jobs you had in your life?
A lot.
So you weren't committed to your job then, right?
I was committed. I stayed
why
at my job.
Why did you move on from job to job?
Because I was young. At 19, I was young. I had 2 or 3 jobs. I was just quit because I wanted to. But when I finally found a job that I like, I committed to.
Man, I swear to God, you was good, man. You was good.
If you paid me $2.1 million to play for Tennessee, which is not a high class football program, and I took that program to at least the first playoff. I mean, Ohio State was better than them, I guess it. But now where you gonna go to outside Tennessee? You gonna have to go somewhere like Georgia. You gonna have to go somewhere like Notre Dame or somebody where go pay you some money. I don't see.
When you say outshine Tennessee, what do you mean?
Like where you gonna start at? That's where you gonna start.
So you don't think his next stop, wherever he goes, he's not gonna be able to start? Is that what you're saying?
It depends on what program he go to. He can't go to Texas with Archie Manning to start. He can't even transfer to Ohio State right now with the quarterbacks they got. And then he can't even transfer in state. He can't go in state or in that conference to start. So he will have to go out of conference.
Well,
maybe he can go to Buffalo. Maybe he can go to Colorado.
Stop it, man. Stop it. So now you Colorado, man, I swear to God. You's a hater, dude. You's a hater.
Man.
You don't work from hold on, you said this dude Might as well go to who you just say it play for?
I said Colorado with Deion.
Buffalo. You said Buffalo.
I meant to say I'm about to say the Buffaloes of Colorado. I meant to say Colorado. Colorado. He said Deion looking for a quarterback.
You said you talking about that like that would be a bad look or bad thing for him.
No.
Like the Colorado program ain't becoming one of those programs that these young athletes want to go and play for, especially with a coach like Deion Sanders.
Right, but what I'm saying is that what he need to go to. He need to go to a program that looks like an upgrade over Tennessee, because you was the starting quarterback, the starting quarterback of Tennessee, the Tennessee Vols. You're making $2.1 million, as you know. Now you transferring. You're not transferring because of your play. You're not transferring because they brought in another quarterback that was better than you. You transferring because you feel like you are worth more money. Now us for college kids, if you there for a year or two and you just can't break it and you got talent, I'm up for you to be like, all right, baby, I should transfer to get some time because my aspiration is to go to the NFL. I'm not for these college students to leave just because they feel that they worth an extra $2 million. Because somebody else got it.
I can't wait to see you in a situation where somebody comes to you like, okay, you making.
I tell you, money is not all the thing about me.
You making $18 right now. If somebody comes to you, be like, listen, you come work for me, I'll give you 40 an hour. Nah, I'm gonna stay here and making this 18 because I'm good.
It depends.
I got a commitment for them. You know what I'm saying? To make $18 to go through this nonsense. I'm gonna pass up this 40. I would love to see you do that.
Man, look, money is not everything. Money is all good money, but all money is not good money.
You know who you sound like right now?
Sound like what? Loser?
Nope.
What?
The uncle off of Friday After Next on that one scene when he was like, he said, I know I said back in the days I was never leaving the hood or some shit.
Right. Oh, I know what you're saying. I just watched that too.
When he won the lottery.
Yeah.
You sound just like him. You talking all that crap now and let you be in that situation.
Man, you know me. You know, if you know me, I stick by my word. My word is everything I had.
Okay.
So I mean, for real.
Okay. Now the only way you will be successful in doing that is if you by yourself.
Of course, I would have to think about. If I had a wife or something. Of course,
Man,
I got 3 kids.
It ain't no thinking about it.
I got 3 kids, and like I said before, if it's worth me going, then I would have to think about that. Because I could go and get that $40 an hour, and still don't get the person that I got.
I forgot you said you'll leave $250 on the table.
I say if they can match half of that. I ain't never said I'll leave $250 just at my current contract.
Listen, half of it, a third of it, it don't matter. You ain't about to just sit and not take that $250. I'm sorry.
I would love to put it to the test. So if somebody want to offer me some money, let me see.
I love to see that, but I don't know. We'll see how you know what I'm saying.
So you don't see nothing wrong with that though. I mean, he just left because of money. It wasn't playing time. Remember, it wasn't playing time. It was just money.
You know,
and he was successful at Tennessee.
I'm a firm believer of nowadays the way these owners, schools, whatever, do these athletes. Get yours. For the athlete, get yours. Get yours. Because damn sure, if you ain't giving the owners what they want or the schools what they want, they go damn sure do something on their end. So goddamn it, secure yourself. That's why I hated them. That's why I hate the franchise tag so much.
I think the franchise, me personally,
why is you holding me hostage, preventing me from getting what I feel like I deserve, or because you don't want to pay me, and I could go out and get it somewhere else, but you want to franchise me? That shit is stupid.
Well, it helped Cincinnati secure T. Higgins. Okay. T. Higgins got the bag.
He did this year.
And most of the time when they franchise people, the franchise person get they bad. See, people look at
They should have gave it to him last year.
They probably
should have gave it to him last year.
He was still under contract.
They should have gave it to him. No, I'm talking when they gave him that franchise tag last year. This is his second year getting tagged.
Yeah, I know.
So last year they didn't have to tag and they could have gave him that bag then. But now you want to risk another season. And didn't he get hurt this year too?
He got hurt for 5 games.
I'm just saying. I don't give a fuck 5 games, 4 games.
But he had his best season this year. Touchdown.
What I'm saying is that 5-game injury, that could have been, knock on wood, something very, very, very differently.
Man, if you good, injuries is not going to prevent you from getting them bad. It's been proven.
Listen. Yeah, in basketball, maybe. When have you seen it done in football?
Chris Godwin got, and they was talking about Francis. He got his bag. He turned down more money to go back to Tampa Bay.
And again, this is why you were stuck with 0 championship, and why I will be officially taking over your organization.
And why you trying to bully me like Shaq? You trying to bully me?
And you will finally be relevant. This is why.
I don't have to be relevant.
Because of decisions and stuff like you saying now, man. It's okay. I understand. I get it. It's okay.
No.
Huh?
I say I know. I understand.
No, you don't. No, you really don't. Man, the NBA playing tournament is on its way. It have started with 2 games yesterday, Orlando and Atlanta. And then we have Memphis and Golden State, where Golden State prevailed in that game and move on. Now they face the Rockets in the Western Conference playing tournament. And Orlando goes on to face Boston, 2 versus 7 in the East. Trae Young got ejected yesterday. It was a very physical game, as usual. You know, he felt like he wasn't getting certain calls that he should have been getting. Some of the calls last night was kind of iffy, but hey, it is what it is. So now Atlanta waits the winner of Miami and Chicago to get that 8th seed. And I keep telling y'all, man, it's just something about the damn Hawks, man. I can't stand them. I can't stand the Hawks. What you feel about the games yesterday?
Oh, the Memphis and the Golden State game was nice. John Morant came back from an injury, so that looked kind of awful at that time. But that game was pretty good. They came back, and Desmond Bain was hooping. I mean, Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, what? Didn't he almost have 30, or did he have 30?
I think he almost had. I know Jimmy Butler had 30-something, 38 or something like
38,
that.
36, 38.
And Steph hit some key threes down the stretch. Mm-hmm. You know, so that was a good game. The Orlando Magic game, the Magic did what they needed. The Magic is a very physical ball club, so they go.
They got the number 1 rated defense.
Yeah,
like the last couple of weeks of the season
because
they the playoffs.
Yeah, because they big and they long and they like to bang. So I understand why Trae was upset, because in the playoffs type atmosphere, it's gonna be more physical. You are not gonna get the tic-tac calls that you was getting in the regular season. Mm-hmm. They're just gonna let you play. But me personally, I'd rather see the Cavs play either the Bulls or the Heat, because, like you said, them Hawks give us.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't know if it's the guard play they got. I don't know if it's Trae and he gets upset because every time you look at Darius Garland.
Well, we took care of them this year.
We handled them.
It says 3-1 this year,
but it was a hard 3-1.
It just them Hawks, man. Like I don't.
Even a rookie, even Richey was doing good against us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you got Niang and Levert back. You know how that goes when they want to revenge towards. So I'd rather see the Bulls Heat either. But I think if the Bulls beat the Heat, I think the Hawks gonna take the Bulls. So I'd rather see the Heat and Hawks, because at least the Heat, Spo gives you that deep that playoff experienced coach. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know what I mean. You know, so
I told y'all we had a conversation.
Yeah, I know.
About 3 shows ago when I was like, should the Western Conference fear the Warriors? And
Right.
I think yesterday's game showed why I said I think they should fear them, because anytime you got Steph, Draymond, Steve Kerr, they've been in these situations before. They missing Clay, but they have been in these situations before where they know what they have to do to win basketball games. And then you add a Jimmy Butler to that team. And we all know, for some odd reason, Jimmy turns it on and up it a notch in the playoffs. That's why he get the name Playoff Jimmy Buckets. So Golden State, they got the Rockets, I think, which is going to be
they favorite. That's I never seen a number 7 seed favorite against a number 2.
Again, can you not understand why though?
I mean, I understand.
Good as the Rockets are, good as the season that the Rockets have had, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know you always talking about, once again, somebody that have did it, that's shown they could do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Golden State have done there, been there, done that. 4 championships.
Experience weeks.
You say what?
I said experience does help.
It do. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. So it's gonna be a good. I mean, I think Ime gonna have the Rockets prepared to play, ready to go. The great coach that he is. We see them do it in Boston. Now we see them doing it in Houston. But I think the Warriors is a team that you really got to watch out for in that West. Now, as far as the East, I'm with you, man. Like, I can't stand the Hawks. It's just something about them. I would rather see Chicago or Miami myself. I think the Boston-Orlando series is going to be a good series. Orlando give up the least amount of 3-point shots in the NBA, and that's what Boston like to take, 3-point shot. They set the record this season on shooting three-pointers attempted. So, and like you said, they big, physical. They got, Pablo that could match up with the Jason Tatum of the world, the Jaylen Brown of the world. You still got Franz Wagner, excuse me, his running mate. I like Black. Wendell Carter is playing good basketball, and like you said, they're physical. So that'll be a great test for the Celtics as well. I think that'll be a good series. So
I think that what Orlando might miss in this series, they might miss the other Wagner brother. Also, they might miss Jalen Suggs because they both out for the year. But I mean, they still got experience with KCP. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot about Katavious Caldwell-Pope. Yeah,
he's been there, and finding Cole Anthony been playing well lately too. I mean, so maybe he can. That's gonna be a good series. Orlando match up well physically against Boston. So like you said, they are the number 1 team for stopping from the 3-point line. So let's see what Boston gonna do if they stop the 3-point shooting. The Knicks and Pistons, that might be one of those games that might be, because the one thing JB Bickerstaff does have the Pistons doing well is playing defense. They young, they athletic, but the Knicks might take that one in 5, I think, because they just got too much offensive power with Brunson and Cat and Mikal Bridges. So,
what you think about the West game coming on tonight? Sacramento and Dallas in that playing tournament. The winner of that will have the 8th seed to go against the OKC Thunder.
See, with the Mavs, it's all about Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis. Now without without Kyrie, Anthony Davis have to show his. This is why they traded for Anthony. Not traded for, but you get rid of Luka. But this is his time to shine, to show Dallas fans what is in store for next year when Kyrie get healthy. Sacramento, they're gonna be tough with Sabonis and with DeRozan and Zach, but I'm picking Dallas for the simple fact I think AD gonna have a great game this game, and Jason Kidd is a better coach. I think Jason Kidd, his coaching gonna be the difference against the intern coach over in Sacramento.
Yeah, I think in order for it, again, like you said, big blow for Dallas and not be able to have Kyrie Irving for the rest of the season and also these playoffs. Consider the fact, you was really looking forward to seeing what him and Anthony Davis could do in a moment like this. But I think Jason Kidd still got them playing at a level that we didn't expect, especially without Kyrie Irving, especially then when he is having good games here and there. They get Lively back. It's like they get their big man back to help keep AD at that 4 to where he thrive more.
Right.
As he so much put it when he was in LA, needing a 5 so he could move back down to the 4. Sacramento, Sabonis, double machine. Now, what's gonna be the key for them is Zach LaVine.
Yeah.
If Zach LaVine can give you that consistent 22 to 25 points, even in this player tournament and going further, if they get past this game tonight, I think it's going to be a key. Malik Monk coming off the bench is going to be a key as well. So I'm expecting this to be a good game as well. PJ Washington, he got to show up.
Oh, yeah.
I
said, yeah, PJ Washington, Darren Lively,
Gafford.
The reason why I'm picking Dallas is because of Jason Kidd. I think Jason Kidd will make the adjustment. Not taking away from Sacramento intern coach, but Sacramento,
I got Dallas too.
Yeah, but he done the intern coach did a great job, even to keeping it above water. You know what I'm saying? After Mike Brown got fired, so the intern coach for Sacramento should get a look at that job for the simple fact that he got them still playing well.
Mm-hmm.
But Dallas should win this game. Is it in Dallas or Sacramento?
It's in Sacramento.
Ooh, okay.
It's Sacramento.
So I'm leaning on Jason Kidd coaching abilities.
No, again, I can't. I'm not mad at that. He's one of the good ones in the game right now. And Dallas still, in my opinion, has the best player on the court,
AD,
which is AD. So
with some bonus, if you read, so bonus can match that energy though. So it would have to either be the key to the game, like you said, Darren Lively or Daniel Gafford. But PJ Washington got to score. He has to score. He will have to score this game.
I think he'll show up.
Okay.
Far as on Dallas and like I said on Sacramento and is Zach LaVine. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, we know we already got Orlando, so we know it's Boston, Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say Chicago win tonight, which I'm taking Chicago tonight. I got Chicago to win tonight.
I got the Bulls. I mean, I got the Heat for some reason. I don't know why I got the Heat, but I got the Heat.
I'm going
with Spo.
I'm going Chicago just for one reason and one reason only. Just so I can call my man Blaze if they're going ahead and beat the Heat and officially eliminate him out of NBA playoff talk, you know what I'm saying, his team. So that's the only reason I'm taking the Bulls. But let's just say for the sake of argument, the Bulls win. Boom, now you got the Bulls against Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the Bulls in that game as well. I really think the loss of Jalen Johnson this season is what's going to hurt Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
Hurting Atlanta. So I'm gonna take the Bulls on that end. So that'll give Chicago the eighth seed. That'll put Cleveland against Chicago, and then in the West we already got Golden State and Houston. I'm gonna take Dallas tonight as well. I'm gonna roll with Dallas with you against Sacramento. So now that gives Dallas will face Memphis.
Dallas will face
Memphis, and the winner of that get that eighth seed.
Yep.
And if that was to happen, I'm gonna take Dallas in that one too. I think Dallas is gonna get this eighth seed and face the OKC Thunder.
Yeah, I think so.
Would be a first round exit anyway.
Yeah, because like I said before, I believe in Coach Kidd. I'm going with the more experienced coaches. So, or it can turn out that the coaches don't matter, and Zach LaVine and them just go out and hit 93 threes.
Yeah, that'll be a big key. What's up, Peacock?
What's going on, man?
What up?
How you feeling about the game tonight with Dallas and Sacramento, and Miami and Chicago? You can start with Miami and Chicago.
You know, Dallas. I ain't too sure about this game. Now, of course, if AD and Kyrie would have still been together, I would have felt a little better. But chances are they probably wouldn't have been in the play-in, and both of them was healthy at the same time. But I think Dallas gonna take it, but I don't know if they gonna get out that first round. But I think they may win tonight. Yeah. You said I just finished up
the Heat and the Bulls.
The Heat
and Dallas and Sacramento.
So wait a minute, the Heat.
Oh, you just did Dallas. My bad.
He did the Dallas and Sacramento. He said he gonna pay Dallas.
But I want the Heat to take this one, but I don't. But if the Heat get out, if the Heat win tonight, who
they play Atlanta?
They play Atlanta.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was trying to figure out a way if we can end up matching up with the Heat, but I don't think it. After I was looking at the bracket, there ain't no way. That would
play the Heat in the eighth.
If the Heat win tonight, and if they beat Atlanta, the Heat will have the 8th seed, and they will play us in the first round.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of laughing at, because I thought about Blaze.
Look, I said the same thing. I said that's why I'm taking Chicago to win tonight, just so I can call him and nitpick with him about the Heat been eliminated.
I thought it'd been fun, even better, if the Heat end up getting in and we eliminated them in the first round. It was just
that can still happen too. Give me y'all one team in the West besides Golden State that could cause some type of problems in the West that could prevent OKC from making it to the finals, since they are the heavily favorites to do so.
The Lakers.
You said the Lakers?
Yep.
I'm going with Houston, man. I just like Houston, and I like the coaching, how Duque is doing with Houston. And I like Jalen Green, and I like Ahmed Thompson and Sangoon. I like them young boys, and I like Dylan Brooks being that little enforcer. I'm gonna call him little because he ain't big, but at least he get under the skin of people. You know what I'm saying? So I like how they fight. I like the way they scrap, and they play the Warriors, which everybody is picking the Warriors to do this fantastic thing. But I think Houston gonna beat the Warriors.
Why?
You think they beat the Warriors?
Because one thing Houston does is play great defense. They can play defense. They have the bodies to go running around with Steph. And once again, they had the bodies. I mean, they had the bodies to go. I mean, they had the bodies, and they were only 3-2. The Warriors was only 3-2, so against them, and all games was close. So I picked Houston for the
What bodies do they have to be chasing around Steph? Or
I mean, Dylan Brooks. You can put Dylan Brooks on them. You can put.
Stop it. Dylan Brooks.
No, you're not. Look, you're not gonna.
You're not.
Listen, I'm not looking to stop Steph. Nobody gonna stop Steph. Y'all, when your defensive priority. Remember, your defensive priorities are not to try to. You're not gonna stop Steph. You're gonna try to contain him by not letting him get threes. I'd rather for Steph to shoot twos than shoot threes. So I would rather for him to get off the ball, off the 3-point line, and shoot twos. That's Steph game shooting threes. But if you're just saying throwing bodies out, I'm just throwing bodies out. It's just like you threw bodies at Shaq. Nobody was going to stop Shaq, but you got bodies to go at him.
But Steph ain't the only one they got to worry about. Butler can go off too.
I'm I'd rather for Butler to go try to win the game than Steph.
Lakers, Boston finals, Lakers in 6.
You see,
You got the Lakers part right.
I got the Lakers. I'll just look at. We know what LeBron do. We all know what Luka do. And then when you throw Reeves in there, and you look at what he averaging, he playing at a high level too. So that's like almost like a big 3 right there with him playing the way he is. If he continue to play at the level he is, I think the Lakers gonna be a problem coming out the West.
Yeah.
But have Reeves been playing well in the playoffs lately? The last couple of playoffs.
Okay.
What is he doing right now?
Always something with Kels, man. I'm telling you.
What is he doing right now?
Something. It's always something, man. Kel, I'm telling you.
I'm looking
Kels
at
is the number one.
That man.
We know what
tonight.
we're gonna get. We know what we're gonna get for Luka.
Right.
We know what we're gonna get for LeBron.
So
we have not seen Reeves play in the playoffs.
But what Reeves is doing right now, you can't take that from him. That don't mean it's not gonna translate.
That's a regular season.
You already taking it from him. You already is. Look at what he's doing right now.
I'm not saying.
You know what, Kels?
I'm not saying he's not gonna do
all this. You saying? When I tell you this about a certain when we be at it with fantasy, when I tell you that about fantasy, that shit don't apply to you. Oh, but that shit supposed to apply to Austin Reeves. He got to show you. You feel like you good, and you ain't did shit
like
in the
I'm
playoffs.
good.
And you ain't did shit in the playoffs. And you ain't did shit in the playoffs.
I possibly feel good. I mean, that's your opinion, but that's not gonna take my confidence.
Are you being real with yourself? Are you being real with yourself?
Hell no, he ain't. Hell no, he ain't.
I don't have to be real with myself.
Oh, you need to be real with yourself.
I can have a delusional sight.
The best thing you can do is be real with yourself.
And I am being real. I know what I can be capable of doing, and so that's what I'm gonna be. Just like Austin Reeves, because I'm saying I have to see Austin Reeves do it in the playoffs because we already know with LeBron and Luka. It's nothing bad about that. It's nothing bad about that.
When I said it, you shook your head like, no.
I said because we haven't seen Austin Reeves do it in the playoffs.
Have you seen him play at the level he's playing right now?
I want to see you do it.
Last year, did you see him playing that? Yeah, you just said the whole year he playing at a high level.
He been playing at a high level last year. That's why they didn't trade him.
But you see what he averaging now. 20 plus a game.
He averaging now because AD is not on the team, so he got more shots.
So therefore, he's producing. AD is gone.
He got more opportunities.
He capitalizing on them opportunities. So why won't he? Why would that stop now?
Because it's the playoffs. Has he done it in the playoffs?
So what you're saying is, even though he playing at a high level, he competing. The damn there, they was moving up in the regular season. To me, he was already almost like in playoff mode because they was fighting to move up. They were fighting to move up,
and then they moved down. So what's the place you talking about?
LeBron, they moved down when LeBron was
the Lakers is number 3.
3.
Okay.
So they fought their way back up.
3.
So they moved back up.
So apologize to the Lakers. Apologize.
I ain't apologize to the Lakers until Austin. I already know what LeBron and Luka gonna do.
You know what? I need to see you do it in the playoffs before I consider you being any good. Because right now you're just a regular season dude.
Thank you.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Like I'm trying to tell you, look, it's no winning. You're not going to win with Kels. You're not.
I see, because he talking like Reeves going to become a bum all of a sudden in the playoffs.
Y'all made it seem. I told this man.
No, when I said his name, you
like good Lord, he's going to be off the planet of Earth.
You start shaking your head no. As soon as I said his name, you start shaking your head no.
We have to see him play. We have to see him play in the playoffs.
And who was your team? You said who did you choose again? Houston. And what makes you think Houston going to come out?
Because their coach.
So what about the players they have?
The coach.
Is their group better than what's on the Lakers?
Huh? Yeah, they're the number 2 seed.
Oh my goodness.
Is their group better than what's on the Lakers right now?
They're the number 2 seed.
So if the Lakers go against Houston, you got Houston beating the Lakers?
Yes.
Okay.
Because of the coach.
Man. I think Kels be on some shit for real sometimes. I swear.
Coaching matters in basketball.
So do you think if the Lakers? So you think if Luka started off with the Lakers at the start of the season,
you want to see what Austin Reeves do
right now? Do you think they would be
I don't know
because
I don't know if they.
You don't know.
I don't know if they're gonna get injured. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh my goodness, man.
Kels, take away the injuries. Do you think?
First off, when Luka came to
Kels,
to the Lakers, they was already the number 3.
Okay, let's remove the injury Let's remember remove the injury aspect. If Luka was with the Lakers at the start of the season, do you think they are a higher seed?
There ain't 2 players better than LeBron and Luka on the Lakers. Nobody. And nobody better than LeBron and Luka on the Lakers.
Okay, so
you mean the Rockets?
Wait, no. Again,
he must mean the Rockets.
I think they saying name 2 players better than that combination right there. But anyway,
no, he's on the Lakers.
Now move them to move that to the beginning of the season with the roster they got now. Are they a higher seed than they are right now with that roster?
I do not know.
I got a better one.
We can play the if or the whatever.
Do Jalen Green got to prove anything to you in the playoffs?
Jalen Green been in the playoffs. He proven that he can play in the playoffs.
Well,
they made it last year.
Did Houston make the playoffs last year?
Yes.
No, I don't think they did.
Houston made it last year, I think.
Because I love when your ass be wrong. Hold on. Because I love when Mr. Know-It-All Kels be wrong. The Houston Rockets make the playoffs in 2024.
So okay, we know Van Fleet. We know he didn't been in the playoffs.
That's 23.
No, the Rockets did not make the playoffs last year. The Rockets did not make the playoffs last year.
In 2020,
the Rockets did not make the playoffs last year.
This is the 2024 season.
Last season, the Rockets did not make the playoffs.
They didn't make it.
What? They had to make it.
Last season, the Rockets did not make the playoffs.
So out of the Rockets starting 5, Kels. Out of the Rockets starting 5.
But Jalen Green, he been there, done that. He ain't got nothing to prove.
Do anybody else on that starting 5 got anything to prove? Anybody on that starting 5 have anything to prove, Kels? Since you said Reeves got something to prove, anybody on that group have anything to prove? He's trying to find if he's right or not. You're wrong. They did not make the playoffs last year. I'm trying to see how he see this Houston starting 5.
I didn't say Houston started. Houston only got only got 2 bona fide players. That's LeBron and Luka. That's only Jalen Green is better than Austin Reeves. Jalen Green is better than Austin Reeves. If we break down the damn rosters, Jalen Green is better than Austin Reeves. Amir Thompson is better than Rudy Hachimura. If we break it down, the only 2 players they get is Luka. Is Luka and LeBron. That's it. You take Luka and you take one of them.
You look at what they've been doing. Look what LeBron does. Look at what Luka does.
Why y'all saying that the Lakers got a chance because of LeBron and Luka?
No, that's the only reason. That was just asinine for you to have to come out your mouth. That's just like saying, I'm about to
hit y'all with this.
That's just like only why the Bucks got a chance because they got Giannis. Only reason why the Dallas got a chance because they got AD. Only reason why Boston got a chance because they got Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Of course. If you got your 2 star players, then you got a damn chance with LeBron and Luka.
But y'all making it seem like I just said that Austin Reeves was a bum. All I said, I have to see what Austin Reeves do in the playoffs. That's all I said.
You also said that Houston would eliminate them.
I think Houston is a better team.
And you said because Houston has been there.
I didn't say better individuals.
Look, all I said was team. So Jalen Green ain't got only person on that Rockets team who really been there, done that is Fred VanVleet. Because here's what Toronto.
Jalen Brunson been in the playoffs.
Jalen Brunson don't play for no goddamn
I
Rockets.
said Dylan Brooks. I didn't say Jalen Brooks.
Man, what the fuck have Dylan Brooks done in the playoffs, dude?
I say he been in the playoffs. He had playoffs experience. Look,
so he's proven.
You don't have to
is
be
he
a
proven?
star in the playoffs.
Is he proven? In your words, how you use it?
What have Austin Reeves done in the playoffs? Since y'all want to.
Quit trying to go answer the question.
No, since y'all want to go ahead and try to make this out of something that I said Austin Reeves was a bum.
No, I'm going off what you said.
Making a scene.
What I'm making a scene.
When I said looking at what he's doing, you shaking your head no.
I said what he has done in the playoffs.
And I said
you start shaking your head no.
And I asked you what Jalen Green done in the playoffs
and stuff.
And I asked you
what happened. I had to see what Green doing in the playoffs.
Nothing, because he haven't been.
Okay, Austin Reeves haven't been in the playoffs neither. So what's so
hold on, time out. So
we don't know what he's gonna do. Exactly what I said.
Who did the Lakers lose to in the playoffs last year?
Who the Lakers lose to the playoffs?
Yeah, who they lose to the playoffs last year? Was it?
Did they lose to Denver?
Was it Denver? I think it was Denver. Was Austin Reeves on the team?
Yeah, but what did he do? I don't remember if they made the playoff night.
Ain't none of them did nothing. They got money by the Nuggets.
So my point is, we have to see
and LeBron was on the team, and they still got money by the Nuggets.
My point is that we have to see what Austin Reeves do. Y'all putting it on like they're gonna be scary. The only reason why they're gonna be scary is because of LeBron and Luka. But if you say LeBron or you compare Luka and LeBron, what do they have?
So what do OKC have without Shea and Jalen Williams, J-Dub? What do they have?
They had Chet Holmgren. They had Carson Wallace.
So Chet Holmgren.
They got Dort.
Hold up.
They got a whole lot of cat. They whole staff.
That's that stupidity shit now. That's that stupidity shit. So now you're
talking about it's a team.
So can Chet Holmgren without SGA and J-Dub, Chet Holmgren, from what it sounds like you're saying, can lead OKC to a championship. Him and Casey Wallace.
No, he cannot. Can Austin Reeves lead the Lakers to a championship? Well, Luka and LeBron?
Probably not. No.
Okay, so why it was so hard for me to say I have to look at what Austin Reeves does?
I don't care that you said that.
Because he's the third scorer on the team.
Listen, you're not listening.
He's a what?
Dude.
He's the third scorer on the team.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute, who's the fourth scorer on the team?
Who the fourth? Probably Rudy Hachimura.
You said he's the what scorer on the team?
He's the third scorer on
no
the
shit.
team.
That's another.
But look at what he's scoring as the third scorer.
Has he done that in the playoffs?
Has any of your players did it in the playoffs? Score what he's scoring?
We will see. Now, is Jalen Green?
I know we will see. I know we will see. Did they do it? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, then.
So how can you say it?
But yet you take Houston over the Lakers because the Lakers got to prove. But
I did not say the Lakers had to prove. Y'all bring it. I never said the Lakers had to prove. All I said that Austin Reeves had to prove as the third leading scorer because he had to do that because AD was on the team.
Okay. And Jalen Green
when AD left, he stepped up. When AD left, he stepped up.
Of course, he had no other choice because he had more.
So I got a question.
So he had more opportunities. What do y'all don't understand? If a star player leave, you go to second. Okay.
Let me debunk opportunities. Kels, let me debunk your argument real quick. You just said when a star player leaves, he has to step up. A star player left and a better star player came, and he's still doing better. Make it make sense.
He got more opportunities. What do you not understand?
So Davis leaves. Wait a minute. Davis leaves.
All right, what's LeBron? What's LeBron and Luka best asset?
What are you talking? Hold on. First of all,
what's Luka and LeBron best asset?
He got Luka. He got a even better score back in the trade.
I'm talking about for Austin Reeves.
I'll answer it because what he is doing is now that he done got caught up.
I didn't get caught up.
He was saying this nonsense. Now he about to try to move the question and move the ladder somewhere else.
No,
Their
I'm
best
not.
assets is passing. Their best assets is passing. Which
Okay, so where's Austin Reeves'
So
best asset? In a game of basketball, is shooting. Right?
Kills, make it make sense. You saying since
I
AD
done said
left,
Austin Reeves
he had to step up. You said when AD left, because they lost a superstar in AD, he had to step up. They lost a superstar. They lost a superstar in AD and got a bigger superstar back in Luka. So
and then they left. He left more shots to get to Austin Reeves. What you don't understand? They don't even go down low.
Luka is averaging. Luka averages more than AD average.
Luka don't even go down low. So
Luka averages more than AD averages.
Of course.
Luka takes more shots than AD.
Luka take more shots than AD.
My point exactly. So in your argument, Reeves has to take more shots now. Luka's taking more shots than AD. So that would, if anything, his opportunities would have declined.
No, it would not. Because when it was a different offense, when they was playing with AD. What they playing now?
Peacock, I don't even know why you continue.
So what y'all talking about?
I don't even know why
you talking about. Lakers lost a superstar, so he had to step up. Like they ain't get a bigger superstar back in that trade. Make sense.
So they
got somebody that scores more than AD back in that trade.
Without Austin Reeves scoring more points, the Lakers will be where they at because of Luka and LeBron. You just diminished Austin Reeves for what he worth.
No, I didn't. You're diminishing. I'm proving the point that even with more scoring,
he has more opportunities to shoot the ball without AD because they was passing the ball more to AD down low.
So are you saying they're not passing the ball a lot to Luka? So Luka not getting the same amount of touches as AD?
There's one-on-one. Basketball one-on-one. Your scoring has to come from somewhere else.
It don't.
When you lose somebody else,
he be trying.
It don't have to come from somewhere else because you added a better score to the team.
You score the ball more.
You added a better score to the team when you let AD go.
Austin Reeves better average 30 goddamn points a game in his playoff series.
And Jalen Green better average 35, 40 there.
Hey, we both.
Man, Kill, you just said some crazy shit. Man.
Y'all said some crazy shit.
He had to step up. He had almost like you said it like they downgraded.
Step up. So Austin
Reeves said it like they downgraded. So why did he have to step up, Kills?
Because where was he gonna get the other scoring from?
From Luka.
So Luka gonna average 54 points a game.
Luka averaging damn near 30. LeBron averaging 25 plus.
You lost 26 points plus. You lost 26 points from AD. You lost.
How many points?
They lost what from AD?
Austin Reeves average on the season?
20 plus.
Y'all know Austin Reeves fan.
Look,
20 plus. I'm telling you, 20 plus. I done looked it up.
I know how much he averaged. How many assists do Austin Reeves average this season?
Y'all tell me.
No. I'm asking you.
You saying he got to prove?
I'm not. He do. What do you mean? Well, Austin Reeves scoring, the Lakers wouldn't be where they at.
And without Jalen Green scoring,
Jalen
Green scoring, the Rockets won't be without where they at.
And all I said is I have to see him play in the playoffs. That's all I said.
And then you also, after you said that, you also said you ain't got to see Jalen Green because you know what Jalen Green could do, and this motherfucker ain't never been to the playoffs.
But Green better. But anybody pick Jalen Green over Austin Reeves?
I don't know. Okay. I'm not gonna sit up here and say definitively speaking that you go ask 20 people. All 20 people gonna take Jalen Green over Austin Reeves. I'm not saying that.
Of course, nobody goes, but the majority, half of the people will. And you only need half.
When you said they lost how many points? You said they lost 24 points when they traded AD, right?
They lost 26.
20. Well, he only averaging 24.
26,
So you saying
we gotta wrap this up.
Real. All right, last note. You saying they averaged that they lost 24 points, but they gained down there 30 when Luka came.
So
Luka averaging almost 30 points. He averaging almost 30
How they 30 points? How much did Luka?
I appreciate y'all.
Luka averaging 28 plus a game.
So how they average? How they
We gotta wrap it up, fellas. We gotta wrap it up.
Okay.
We gotta wrap it up. I appreciate y'all for tuning in on the Diva Spivey Media Network. Also on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I don't. Y'all hit it, man. I don't. I'm like Jay-Z now. Right now, what more can I say? Besides, I appreciate y'all. Y'all continue to keep rocking with us.
Y'all don't know
We're gonna keep rocking with us. We're gonna keep rocking with y'all, man. And
y'all don't know the game of basketball.
No, see, and that's the problem. You think you know more than everybody.
No, you're not, because that shit is that stuff what y'all talking about is
only thing I said was
nothing.
If you feel
all
like
I said was he was going to
only
be.
thing I said was
I
if you
want to
feel
see
like Austin Reeves.
That's all I said.
If you feel like Austin Reeves got to prove something, how the hell can you sit up here and say Jalen Green don't got to prove nothing? And this motherfucker ain't never been in the playoffs.
And I just said
we gonna catch y'all on Monday, same time, same place. For myself, y'all stay safe. Y'all have a safe weekend, man. And y'all want to keep letting Kills know how wrong he is. Keep on coming. Keep coming. Because we going to do it too. Y'all stay safe, man. We out of here. Deuces. Oh, my bad. Y'all stay safe, man. Y'all stay safe.